Oh, girl, listen. We're about to get all inside of Tyler Robinson's mind. We're about to pull some cards and ask Spirit what exactly happened 2 days ago on September the 10th when he allegedly assassinated Charlie Kirk at a school in Utah. I think they were having like one of those debate summits or something of that nature. But yes, Charlie Kirk was a activist and a social media influencer who was extremely conservative, and he worked alongside Trump. And he went from college campus to college campus, having these types of debates, I believe they were, if that's what you want to call them. And of course, he was a very strong Republican. So there were a lot of people who were Democrat who did not like him whatsoever. So 2 days ago, while he was at a college in Utah, that's when this incident occurred. And he was assassinated in front of all those people while he was on stage. This is a very sad situation. So I don't know if you guys have watched part 1, where I pulled cards on Charlie Kirk to see exactly what happened. But if you did not watch part 1, I will recommend making sure that you watch part 1. Either finish this video and then watch part 1, or you can pause it right here, watch part 1, and then come back to see. Because what we're going to do now is to see who Tyler Robinson was. Because let me tell you, on part 1, when we asked Spirit a whole bunch of questions, such as, was this a planned situation? Spirit said yes. There was a lot of shockers in that part 1. So make sure that you go back and watch part 1. But what I will say is, spoiler alert, if you want to watch part 1, this is a good time to click off. So what I will say is that I asked Spirit, because this was a question that someone sent in from YouTube. Charlie Kirk's a supposed assassin, Tyler Robinson, I asked Spirit, was he the one that actually did this? And Spirit told me in the previous reading, no. The person being accused of this did not even do this. So that got really interesting, okay? Now we're going to ask Spirit again. Did he do that? Spirit again is showing me no. He did not do that. This is the crazy part about it. Now, I know you guys will say, oh, that's insane. This is not the answers that I wanted from Spirit. Now, before I pull any more cards, let me also explain this. I do not know them personally. This is not my personal opinion. I will be pulling cards and Spirit will be showing us what is going on with this situation. So any messages that I give will be from Spirit. Now, if you're new here and you don't understand how readings work, is what Spirit will do is confirm or deny whatever the media is telling us. The media can tell you anything. So Spirit will confirm, yes, the story matches what really happened, and then that's confirmation. Or Spirit may say, no, that's not what happened, and show us what happened, like in this case, okay? So Spirit is like, no, he did not do it. Now, I use my dowels and rods, which is a tool that I use to answer yes or no questions to Spirit. And I'm going to use them again on this video. And let me show you guys how the dowels and rods work. We're going to ask Spirit, yes or no. Did Tyler Robinson, really do this? So first, this is the neutral position. This is a tool that I use to communicate with Spirit. And we're going to ask Spirit, yes or no, using these dowels and rods. But first, let me show you how they work. So this is when they are set in the neutral position. Spirit will move them shortly. Can you please show us what yes means? So when I ask Spirit to show me what yes means, the dowels and rods begin to cross in front of one another. This means yes. Now I ask Spirit, show us what no means. Wait, go back to your neutral position. So now the dowels and rods go back to the neutral position. Now show us what no means. So when they swing open backwards, this means no. Now I'm going to ask Spirit, did Tyler Robinson himself assassinate Mr. Charlie Kirk? So you guys see, they are not swinging in front of one another. They are opening up backwards. Spirit is saying, no, he did not. So let's see what is really going on, okay? Let's see, who was Tyler Robinson? Let's see exactly who Tyler Robinson was. Let's really look into Tyler Robinson's head, mind, body, and soul. Spirit is saying he was one of those people. He was more to himself, and he does seem like he was mentally disturbed. That is for sure. It looks like something happened to him when he was younger spiritually, where it's like, this is crazy, because this is getting really deep. It's even getting into the whole church thing. Now, I did see that they said that the family member who he told this to contacted a pastor of a church or a priest or someone of that nature, and they're the ones who ended up contacting the authorities because they had a contact with the authorities or something to turn him in. Now, this is very crazy because Spirit is showing me something in his childhood where things went left with him at church, and he actually, Spirit is showing me he had all types of mental problems. So it's easy for these types of people to be accused of these types of things whenever the government is behind this and the government has something fishy going on, okay? If you go back to the first video out, you can see why Spirit said that this person was being accused of this and why this happened, okay? But yeah, Spirit is saying he had some type of mental issues going on. He had emotional issues going on. He was definitely a rebel. He got to the point in his life where he didn't care too much about anything, is what Spirit is showing me. He's one of them people that will like just lock himself in a room and just stay there blasting music. But then again, I'm one of those type of people too, so I mean but no, what I'm saying about him is that, like, yeah, he is a great candidate to pin this on, and the thing about it is that I see a lot of people saying, oh, he came from such a conservative family and they were really good people and all this types of things. That doesn't mean anything. You can always have that one person that goes the opposite direction of the upbringing and the raising, because at the end of the day, a human is going to be a human.